we are in the 40s.
Yeah.
Happy spring.
A lot of folks are already below freezing tonight. It is a cold night tonight. And it's interesting. You know, we joked about how we want our February weather back. I had to look. March so far has been colder than all of February.
Not hard to believe.
And we're still above average, but it shows you how warm February was. And really, this has been much cooler. So kind of crazy to talk about. You know, we're a month into spring and it's already cooler than it was in February. Temperature-wise, yeah, one more freeze tonight. It maybe not the last freeze of the season, but certainly for the next 7 days or so. Sunshine and pollen, yeah, the pollen's going to come roaring back and gets much warmer by the end of the week. I'm talking 80s. So tonight, yeah, we've got the freeze potential in the morning, but then we should be well above any frost or freeze as we go into the weekend and early next week. I still would not plant yet because these dates are really important. We always show you these. Now we're past the 15th, which means there's still an 80% chance after the 15th. We're getting one tonight, so that verifies. There's still a 50% chance after March 28th, which is our average last freeze date. But we always use the rule of thumb around here, and it works really well. April 15th, tax day. It's just not only tax day, but if you wait till after that date to plant, you've only got a 10% chance of a freeze after that date. So you're 90% safe if you wait till that date. So your numbers kind of work in your advantage. Tomorrow, after that cold start, temperatures will warm up into the 60s tomorrow, maybe mid 60s depending on the amount of sunshine. But that wind direction is key. It's going to shift around to the east-southeast. That's a much warmer flow of air. As high pressure moves off to the coast, southerly winds develop. Fast-moving little system could bring us some rain on Wednesday, so we likely will see some showers around Wednesday before it dries back out. But you see this flow? You know what we call that? The blowtorch, right? That southwest wind, very warm flow of air. When that air is dry and coming from the southwest, you see a ton of warm air. On Wednesday, no washout, but certainly some scattered showers in the middle of the day. They should move out fairly quickly. Likely some fog there on Thursday morning before that warm air surges into the region. So the hit or miss showers on Wednesday are gone pretty quick. Got to keep an eye on Saturday. The weekend plans might be wet again. Sunday into Monday, another batch of showers. We talked about the pollen forecast, and boy, I tell you what, it is really skyrocketing right now. We're going to see high levels again tomorrow. A little better on Wednesday because of the rain, but then on Thursday, that southwest wind is going to get us into the very high range. And again, all the trees pollinating, including the pine, which is making for a mess. Warm air in the southeast. We're flipping the pattern here again, going from below average temperatures to above, and by the end of the week we will be way above average. Tomorrow, temperatures trending back closer to normal, 40s and 50s in the mountains, a lot of low and mid 60s, and it's all going to be depending on the cloud cover. With enough sunshine and that southeast wind, you're going to see some of these numbers maybe a degree or two higher, but if you have a few more clouds, could keep us a couple degrees cooler. Guy Roofing, 7-day forecast. Look at this warm up. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, all days right around 80 or higher. Staying warm through the weekend. We'll keep an eye on the rain chances Saturday. I think it'll be mainly during the day. So for Charlotte FC, might luck out for that game, but stay tuned. Early next week, another batch of showers, but temperatures closer to average in the mid to upper 60s.
All right. Thanks, Brad.